Growing up isn't easy for the youth of the world these days. Technology has presented all sorts of pressures that didn't exist when I was a kid. I'm talking to you, social media. A few years back, we introduced you to a 16-year-old girl who was a bullying victim at her school. She fought back by creating an app to help other kids who might need help fitting in. Well, now she's a young adult, and Alie Ward checked in with her to see how her inventive spirit has evolved. By the way, she and Alie could be sisters, just saying.
When we met Natalie Hampton the first time, she was still a teenager going to high school, and her app invention, Sit With Us, was brand new. As you just heard, the creation of that app was born of painful experiences. But Natalie used that pain as a doorway to help herself and others. Sit With Us offered an invitation to anyone feeling alone, so that everyone could have somewhere to sit and to be welcomed.
Do you feel that the creative process and the business aspects of making Sit With Us helped you work through some of the trauma?
It almost felt like I was like a superhero fighting back at all the bad stuff that happened to me, and there was something I could use to help combat that and to help other kids from going through the same thing. And so it definitely was almost therapeutic to help create this app.
The app has now touched thousands of lives, and at last count, it had been translated into Spanish, with French on the way, and is available in 32 countries. Also, student ambassadors are becoming involved as leaders with the Sit With Us cause. A lot has changed for Natalie since then. She's done a TED Talk, she's spoken at the United Nations, she graduated from both high school and college. She spent a year studying abroad in Scotland during the pandemic, and that's just a start. It was as though no time had passed when I met up with Natalie again after all these years.
Now, the last time I talked to you, you were in high school.
I can't believe it's been this long. I just graduated with my BA in psychology and a concentration in child development from Stanford University. I really think that a lot of my studies were influenced by the work I did with Sit With Us, and so it's really cool to study the same thing but in a different light.
And Natalie said that living abroad gave her fresh perspective on life and on Sit With Us.
I think living in a different country and moving to such a gorgeous but so different of a place and going to a different school really changed me and changed my worldview as a person. Experiencing a different culture and understanding that there is a very different school system and the way that people look at the world over there, it really inspired me to really tailor Sit With Us to fit different cultural needs as well, now that we've expanded to more countries.
When you envision your career, what does that look like?
I definitely want to keep working with kids. Once I get my certification as a clinical psychologist, I want to work with teens and adolescents and help them from a professional standpoint through a lot of the same issues that Sit With Us aims to tackle.
You're doing such amazing work. I can't wait to do another 5 years with Dr. Hampton in 10 years, you know. Well, keep up the great work. Thanks for letting me sit with you, too.
Good one.
Thanks.